Yeah. Right. Morning then, folks. Let's get standing, shall we? So, I've just tried to switch the music on. Is it coming on? Oh, it's very quiet. There we go. So, standing up nice and tall, string through the back of the head, opening out wide across the shoulders. Feel where the weight is through your feet. Make sure it's nice and even through both feet. You should have a little bit of weight going through your toes, a little bit of weight going through your heels. And then we're drawing up tall and have a little roll backwards and forwards through that low back area. Drawing in, tipping the tail down, rolling back the other way. Keep going. I'm just going to move a little bit sideways so I'm in the middle. And then find that mid position. From there, we'll have a little bit of a normal warm up. So we'll have a little stretch up to the ceiling. Have a little reach through the waist. Stretching up. Holding it there for 3, 2, 1. Big circle round. Let's come down into our lovely dumb waiters. Drop those shoulders down, drawing through your tummy. Turn the arms out and draw back in. Lift it nice and high through the neck. Make sure those shoulders don't rise up. We're just turning out through those arms. With the next one, let's go wide and straight. And come back in. And again, turning out and wide. And coming back in. Another 2. And with this one, let's go out wide. From there, stretching over, reaching over. And come back. Through the middle and out. And over the other side. Try to keep as straight as you can, even if that means you're not going over as much. Out we go, once more each side. Big stretch. Through the middle and out. Over the other way. Leave that hand there, let the other hand come up and join it. Hands on head, let's do our little dolphin dive. So rolling down through the back of the neck, little bend in the knees, and reach back out. So we're curling up into an arch on the way down, and then flattening out and coming back up. So we're leading with our nose really. Down we go. Stretching out and coming back up. Last one, down we go. Coming back up, reaching up, coming out wide, and relaxing down. Breath in, breath out. Floaty, floaty arms up, heavy shoulder blades behind. And let's do our arm openings, getting a little rotation into the proceedings. Round we go the other side, coming back. So again, we're trying to twist just through that upper body. So you're pushing your hips forward to the side that you're going towards. So as I go to my right hip pushes forwards and the reverse the other way. The last one, coming back into the middle, big stretch up again and draw around and into the middle. And let's have a squat and a reach forwards. Knees are going over the toes and we come back up. As you go down, sit back on your heels, coming back up, drawing in, reaching forwards. Couple more like that. With this one, we're going to go down, hold that position, bring the arms behind you and flap them up and down. We're doing our hundreds in standing. So you're thinking about drawing in through your tummy so that low back's nice and straight. You're thinking about where those shoulder blades are, drawing them down towards your waist. Excuse me. Keep flapping away. The weight's even through both feet. And then we're going to sway gently over to one side and up onto the toe of that side. Holding it there. If you're feeling brave, you can lift the leg up. It's my third one of the week. I can just about do it now. Down we go, through the middle, over to the other side. We're drawing in through the tummy. Work through that bottom that's supporting you. Onto your toe. And again, if you want to, you can try and bring that leg up. Keep reaching backwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the middle. We're still there, drawing in through that tummy. Keep going. We're nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Lift yourself back up, stretch up, and then a little lean backwards. And float those arms down. So you can have palms inwards or palms away from you. Drawing through your tummy. As we reach up, we're then stretching just that little bit extra over. We're doing our double leg stretch in standing. So if you were lying on that mat, you were trying to keep those ribs as flat as you can to the mat. So it's just that upper body that's reaching over and drawing back down. And again, stretching over, coming back down. With this one, as you reach over, sway onto one leg, up onto the toes of one side. Come back down. So we're just taking it up a little level. Reaching up other side. And back down. Big old stretch for the morning. 2 to go. Well, 3 actually, because we've got to even it out. So 1 on each leg. Over we go. Promise this is the last one. Nice and wide with the arms. Stretching up and coming back down. Rest those arms there. Check on the feet. Make sure they're underneath the hips. Drawing in through the tummy. Little squat down. This time we're going to sway over to one side. And we're going to come up onto the toes. And we're going to tap in front and back. In front and back. Keep going for another 4, 3, trying to stay really still, 2, and 1. And then up we come, over to the other side, drawing in through your tummy, gentle little tiny squat, weight through that other side, really work through that bottom, and we're tapping forward and back, forwards and back. Keep drawing in through the tummy. 3 to go. 3, 2, last one. Coming back up into the middle, have a little march out, stretch up nice and tall. Okay, from there, this time we're going to squat down, gently lean forward. Okay, so we've got, excuse me, slight lean forward, drawing over towards one side, working that bottom. Pick this other leg up, so I'm picking my right leg up and we're reaching backwards and in. Reach back and in, staying as still as you can. And you're really feeling that hip extend out backwards. 3 to go. Last 2, focusing on that bit in front of you. Last one, keep squatted there because we're going out to the side and in. So we're really going for the burn on that thigh that's supporting you. Still got that slight lean forward. We're speed skating. 2 more. Last one. And come back up. Give those ankles a little bit of a relax and a move. Let's try that on the other leg. So drawing in through your tummy, squatting down, leaning forwards. Sway over to your supporting leg. That other leg picks up and it stretches back. And it really put the effort into that reach back. Reaching back. Controlling this other leg. Don't let the knee drop in. Try and keep the knee over the toes. So we're working that bottom. 2 to go. Last one. And then we're out to the side. And back in. Keeping steady through the body if you can. Keep going. Last 3. 2. Nearly there. Last one. Come back in. Have a little march out. Well done, folks. Let's give the legs a little bit of a rest and then we're going to add some arms into it as well. So what should we do arm-wise? We're going to go wide. Gently sink down into a little squat. Bring the arms out in front. Drop the head down. From there, we're going to do our offering. So we're reaching up, offer out, and around. So nice big circles. Down we go. Stretchy. So it's like our upper back stretch, but in a wide squat position, and we open out wide at the top. And we're trying to keep the body and the legs really still. Down we go. Reaching out, coming up and out. Last one. This one. So if we think back, we did our forward. We're going to add some arms into those as well now. So it's that slight squat down, drawing in through your tummy and leaning forward. Sway over to one side. As we go backwards, we bring the arms forwards. And then we go straight out to the side. And forwards and to the side. Keep going. Reach and out. Reach and out. Keep it nice and steady. Let's see if we do 3 more. 2. Last one coming up. Out we go. Coming back in. And we're ready for the other leg. So a squat down, lean forward, drawing in. So we're working that core through the middle. And as we sway over, we reach back. Arms come forward to the side. Forward to the side. Keep hanging in there, tightening through that tummy. Keeping that bottom working on that supporting leg. 3 to go. 2 more. Last one. There we go. Coming back up. Have a little march out. Drawing up nice and tall. Center through the middle. Should we have a little breather with a bit of balance work? So feet are underneath us, parallel. Lifting up nice and tall. Drawing in through that tummy. Just float forward and lift those heels up. And slowly, slowly back down. And again, drawing up, lifting up, lowering back down. Keep going for another 3 of those. So swaying and lifting up. We're working that core to hold us nice and steady. Up we come. Lowering back down. Last one like that. Up we come. And down we go. Let's add a knee bend. Heel lift. Reach up. And lower back down. Knee bend. Heel lift. Reach up. And lower back down. Squat. Heels. Up. And down. Last one like that. We're going to change at the top. So it's a squat. Heel lift. Lift up. Then squat, heels down and come back up. So we're reversing it. So it's a lift up, squat, heels and up. 2 to go. Lift, squat, heels and up. Last one. Up we come. Squat, heels and up. And have a little stretch out. Good stuff. 3, 2, 1. From there, have a little squat down. We're leaning forwards. Float those arms forwards. We're going to do our swimming in standing. So with those arms, lift one arm up and down, then the other. So we're trying to keep the body nice and still, slightly angled forwards. And we're just working through those shoulders. Lifting up, don't force it too much. And don't take it too close to the head, take it out slightly to the side. 1 more to go on each side. Last one. Bring the arms down onto your knees, have a little curl down, reach down to the floor, stretch those legs straight and come back up. Just so you have a little stretch out of that back after that one. Okay. We're going to leave the big swim till the end. We're going to have a little go at our climbing standing. I'm moving to one side for a reason, because I don't want to kick out into that in a moment. We're lifting up nice and tall. Go on to one toe, and we turn that leg out. We're working through the back of the bottom. Come back into the middle. Squeeze out. come back in. Keep lifting up. This is the one that I find us start sort of slumping down through the middle. So we still want to keep tall and proud as we're doing it. If that feels okay and you want to challenge yourself, you can pop your foot onto your knee and have a go at doing it that way. I might only do a couple. Ooh, I've lost my YouTubers. I don't know what's happened there. Okay, and twist out and lower back down. Okay, we're going to change that a little bit. Let me just see what's happened to YouTube. Oh, I don't know what the... Sorry, YouTubers, something had come up then. Right, so we're going to turn our knee out and step out. Lunge over that leg and come back. Okay, slightly different. So turn, lunge out to the side and come back. Turn, lunge and come back. With this one, we're holding that lunge position. So we go out, lunge, try and get the weight over that leg and lift it up. That other leg. Come back. Have we got that? So here we go again. It is a twist, lunge to the side, get your weight over and lift up. Don't do too wide a lunge is my advice. Turn, step out, lunge over and up. We've got various methods of that going on by the look of it, but everybody seems to be swaying one way or the other, so that's good. With this one, let's go out, lunge over, and this time keep that leg up and tap it down for 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. Have a little march out. I'm going to have a little march over to the other side, and we'll try it with that other leg. So standing tall, start off with that climbing standing, twisting out, coming back in, twisting out, coming back in. Keep twisting. If you're feeling brave, you can lift that foot up a little bit higher up your leg. So you're on one leg. At least we're not on balance pads as well. That would have been fun. 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to change it into that twist out, lunge over, and come back. So we start off with the simple lunges. So twist, reach, lunge, and back. Twist, reach, lunge, and back. Looking good. Let's do 2 more. Lunge and back. Twist, lunge, and back. This time we're adding in that little leg lift. So twist, lunge, lift, and back. Twist, lunge, lift, and back. 2 more to go. Lunge, lift, and back. With this one, we're holding it. Twist, lunge, hold that lunge, lift that leg and tap it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back into the middle. A little bit tricky, that's the sort of more intermediate-y thing, so well done folks for trying that one. Stepping it out, nice high knees, let those hips have a little stretch out. For 3, 2, 1, and a big stretch up. Deep breath in, hands on head, gentle roll down, bend the knees, pop your hands onto the knees. Let's have a little cat stretch in standing, just to get those backs loosened off a bit as well. So we head up, and then head down, tail down, then lift the bottom in the air, lift up through the head, curl back underneath, stretch back out again. Curl underneath, and with your curl this time, drop the hands down to the floor, the weight's on the front of your feet. Stretch those legs, and then slowly, slowly come back up into your standing. And let's go wide. From there, drawing in, a bit more upper limb work, but we're going to have that wide squat again. Let's go down for 4, and up. 3, 2. With this one, let's go wide, holding it there. We're going to go into our mermaid. So reaching over and then coming back into the middle. Stretch over the other side. So normal straight mermaid this time. But with this one, we're going to change it. So we're going to go over to the side now. That underneath arm's going to reach forward to have a little twist. Come back to the center and over. And twist through. Back to the middle and over. Stretching that upper arm, reaching forward with that lower arm. Last one like that. Stretching, coming back into the middle and straightening up. Let's go down for another wide squat. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bit of more normal stuff. Let's reach across, stretch over, reach across, and stretch over. Reach forward and down, back and up. Circle round to the other side, reach and stretch back. Circle round into the middle, pulling up a nice heavy weight through the middle, drawing in through your tummy. Drop your shoulders down, open out nice and wide. From there, let's twist round and reach down towards the floor. So it's our saw stretch. Coming back up. Round we go to the other side. Coming back up. Once more to each side. Down we go. Coming back up. Last one. Coming back up. Have a little march out into the middle. Okay, we've got a couple of things left to do before we will go down and have a nice little stretch out on the mat. So remember the swimming. We've done the arms. Let's add some legs to that. So if you're tall and steady, unsure about your steadiness, you can always hold onto a wall as you do this. Squat down, lean forward, reach the arms out in front. So this is where they're going to be doing their thing. Sway over to one side, stretch one leg out backwards. From there, that leg's going to tap up and down as you reach up with the arm and down. Reach and down. Reach and down. Keep going. Another 4, 3, 2, and 1, and come back up. Okay, everybody survived. Let's have a go on the other leg. So a little squat down, drawing in through your tummy, reaching forwards, sway onto that other leg, reach it out backwards. Find your balance to start with, and then reach forward and lift, and lift. Drawing in through that tummy. That core is holding you there, together with those good bottom muscles. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and come up. Some good effort noises going on. Have a little shake out. Good stuff. Deep breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Have a little roll down. Let's see where we're at. Let's mobilize those spines. So hands are going down the front of the shins, the legs reaching down towards the floor, hips up to the ceiling. And then slowly, slowly come back up again. And open out through the shoulders. Let's go down once more. Chin on chest. Little bend of the knees if you want to, so you can tuck yourself in tighter through the back. But then take a nice deep breath in. On the breath out, go a little bit deeper. And again, deep breath in. And a breath out. And then slowly, slowly come back up, bringing your blood with you. Unpeeling yourself, restacking yourself. Let's pop one foot forward, one foot back. We're going to do our calf stretches. Oh, I debated whether to go sideways, but I'll stay forwards today. So, reaching forwards, back heel down, gently lifting up through the chest. Feel that stretch through the calf. Now make sure that your toe is in line with your heel. That way you'll get a better stretch through that Achilles. Now, if you can, just sway over to that front leg. If you're against the wall, it might be a little bit difficult. You can hold on to the wall if you want to. Lift that back leg up and tap it down and tap it down. Little leg lifts. Take that toe back down and back up to the middle. Okay, you thought we were just doing calf stretches. Oh no. Stay in position, so we're still reaching forwards in that calf position, stretch position. So go onto your toe now with that back leg. Yeah, so the weight's on the front leg and the back toe, and we're going to do a little squat down and come back up. So a little drop squat, drop lunge, and back up. Down we go. Coming back up. 2 more. Last one. Come back up, pop that heel back down. Let's just have a little last stretch of that leg before we try it on the other leg. So a little sneaky extra there. Holding it there. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change over to the other side. So pop that toe down, heel down. We're in a nice straight line. We're lunging over that front leg, just getting that calf stretch going to start with. Having a little rest, stretching out. Yeah, it could be worse. We could be Joe Wicks finishing off his 24 hours of exercise. Holding it there, and then lunge, lean forward a little bit, and we're going to do those little leg lifts, lifting that back leg out, tapping it on the ground, focusing on one point on that floor. For another 3, 2, 1. Toe goes down. We come up a little bit and we do our drop lunges. Down we go. Coming back up. Down we go. Holding that position. Go as low as you feel you can do. Some of you might not go down too far. Some of you might go down to the ground. And you might well be different side to side. Down we go. I'm challenging myself. I've got my mat underneath one foot, so it's a bit wobbly under one. Come back up. That's my excuse anyway. 2 more. Last one. Nearly there. Come back up. Pop that heel down. Just have a final stretch because you've just been working that calf hard. Stretching it out. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up into the middle. Have a little shake out. Let's see what that's done to our roll downs, and then we're going to have a little lie down and stretch out. So deep breath in, stretching up, hands on head, relax the shoulders. Breath in, breath out, chin on chest, rolling forwards, a little bend of the knees, stretch down to the floor. At the bottom, we're going to have our little elephant walk where we swing our arms side to side. Really stretch out through those backs of those legs, through the calves, and then come back up, bit by bit by bit, and opening out. Good stuff. We're going to do one final gentle roll down, and then we're going to go down onto the mat. So breath in, breath out. Not so severe, not so long a hold, just stretch down, see where you are, and come back up. Good stuff. Let's go down onto the mat. So I'll just alter everything so you can see what I'm up to. Just got to sort out the YouTubers. Right, there we go. So, having a lay down and enjoying how nice the support of the floor is. Feet and knees are hip width apart. We're opening out wide across the chest. Think about where that rib cage is. Let it sink down into the mat, drawing in through your tummy, stretching out that low back. It might feel a bit tighter because we've been doing all that standing work. So really draw in through your tummy, stretch it out. And then roll back the other way, arching up in that lower back area as well. So our normal, what we normally do at the start, rolling backwards and forwards, stretching out, feeling what our body feels like. And then we're going to start off with our hamstring stretch. So let's bring one knee in towards us, give it a cuddle. Stretch out through the hip. And then if you've got your stretching strap handy, you can have a little use of that. Oops, just finding a foot. Stretch it up towards the ceiling. Toe down, heel away. And then slide that other leg out if you want to. That will just anchor your pelvis down a little bit, which will make you might feel your leg drop a little bit. So you can try and ease it back up. Get your extra stretch. Really feel the behind that knee. Stretch it open. Holding it there. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, stretch a little bit more. And gently relax that leg back down. Let's try on the other side. So bring the knee in towards you. Give it a cuddle first. So we're stretching that hip and then reach up towards the ceiling. Slide that other leg out. And again, feel that length behind the back of your knee. Push the heel away. Holding it there. Breath in. Breath out. Stretch a bit more. Breath in. Breath out. Final big stretch. And when you're stretching, you should always stretch for as long as you can, really. The longer the better, okay? Little short, sort of 3-second stretches don't really do anything. And relax that leg down. Let's have a go now at our bottoms. Okay, so one foot over the other. If you prefer to do pigeon, you can do. But if you want to do what I call the pretzel, you can do. So one foot over the other knee. Bring that leg up towards you, stretching out through your bottom. And you can have a little roll one way or the other to really stretch out through the back of that glute muscle. So I'm feeling it right down in the back of that bottom. Deep breath in again. Breath out, stretch just that little bit more. And then gently unravel yourself, ravel yourself up the other way, whichever way you're doing it. Lifting up. If you're doing the pretzel, if you're pigeoning, that's fine. Just make sure you're getting a good angle on that underneath leg to get that stretch. Feeling it through that bottom. Trying to relax everything else. Deep breath in. Breath out. Stretch just a little bit further. And then gently relax those legs down. Bring your feet and knees together. Take the arms out to the side. Let's do a nice hip twist stretch. So we're gluing those knees together. Knees go one way, head goes the other. Crunch, crunch, crunch goes my back, which is lovely. Squeeze away, and then let's roll back over to the other side. Knees go one way, head goes the other. Crunch that side as well. Double whammy. Really glue those knees together and stretch them down. You'll feel it across the front of the chest as well. Once more each side. This is a little bit of a selfish stretch for me because I did carry some of the fence paddles yesterday, so I am a little bit achy around the shoulders. Back over the other side. Big stretch. And then back to the middle. Let's go over onto our tummies. So in this position, we're going to have a little stretch of our thighs to start with. So we're bringing our heel up towards our bottom. And then trying to find it with our hand. If your arm isn't long enough or your knee doesn't bend that much, you can always use a strap to pull on. But you should be aiming to feel it in those thigh muscles at the front. They've done a lot of work this morning with all that squats. If you can't feel it, you bring your knees together. You tighten up. If you tighten up gently through your tummy, you'll feel it a little bit more. You can always gently raise that head up and that chest up. For 3, 2, 1, gently lower it down. Change over to the other side. Heel to bottom. You might have one side that's better than the other, more flexible. This is my tighter side. I can't quite, I can just about get my bottom if I really push. But we're easing gently into that stretch. And you can do that breathing as well with this one. So taking a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, using that relaxation to try and get that extra. For 3, 2, 1, gently relax it out. And then let's push up into our 4-point. From there, have a little cat stretch. Head up, tail up. And then arching back the other way. Rolling back down. Coming back into the middle. Let's thread the needle. So slide one leg out. Opposite arm goes up towards the ceiling. And then come and thread through. And out to the ceiling again. And threading through. Really pull through with your tummy as well. Help you get a better stretch. Up we come. Last one this side. You can angle it in a different way if you want to. And then let's change over to the other side. So steady yourself in that middle. Take one leg out backwards, opposite arm. Otherwise you fall over. Goes up and we come underneath. I tend to do one where I reach towards my sort of foot or my hip. And then the next one I'll do through the middle. Up we come. So that one's more of a straight reach through. And then we go up. And for the last one, I tend to go up towards my shoulder. Holding. Coming back into the middle. Sit back on your bottom. Curl yourself up. Enjoy a nice stretch there through the back. If you want it to be more across your shoulders, you can leave the arms out in front and stick your bottom up a little bit more. And it's nice just to get a nice curl stretch as well. And then finally to finish off, if we have a sit with our legs in front before we get up in standing, pop the arms out wide. Now you might need to have your knees a little bit bent. You might have to have them a bit closer together. But we're going to have a go at the soaring sitting. We don't do it that often. It's not my favourite. Down we go. Reaching down towards your ankle. You can bring that other arm down then to stretch towards your foot. And if you lean with your chest, you'll get a different stretch than if you curl. So if you push your stretch, your chest down towards your knee, you'll feel it a little bit more at the back of the leg. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Gently coming back up. Opening out those arms, twisting through that body. Reach down towards that other leg. You can bring that other arm around to help stretch you out and down. Trying to keep the weight even on your bottom. That's a difficult thing, even I sort of sway up. Stretch it down. 3, 2, 1. Come back into the middle. Bring the feet together. I don't like that. Stretch. Now, let's stretch those inner thighs before we stand up. Now, I've got weird legs that go out. Yours might not. That's fine. Try and get your feet together. Go where your knees drop out. If you use the backs of your arms against your knees, Sit up nice and tall. Push those knees into the backs of your arms. So you're working those inner thighs. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. As you relax, you might get a little bit of an extra opening. It's what we call hold relax. As you work a muscle really hard, as it relaxes, you can get that extra stretch. Let's do one more. Pulling in. Really tight. Holding it there. 4, 3, 2, 1. And gently stretch out. And then you can have a little stretch forward if you want to. And let's finish off. I know it's a bit upsy downsy. Back on our feet. Just have a final roll down. See where we feel. Back to those cameras. Check you see the head. Oh yeah. Okie dokie. Shaking it all out a little bit. Deep breath in. Have a big stretch up. Lift onto toes. Hands onto head. Lower the heels. Curl yourself up and roll all the way down. Weights on the front of the feet. Hopefully with those stretches we should be now reaching a bit further. And slowly, slowly coming back up. Bit by bit by bit by bit. Opening out. Reaching up. Lifting up. Hands on head. Heels down. Curl up. Stretch all the way down. As far as you can go. Gently, gently come back up. Restack yourself. Final one. Don't go push yourself too far with this one. We won't even have the lift up. We'll just breath in, breath out. Chin on chest. Curl yourself up. Reach down the weights towards the front of your feet. Underneath those balls of your toes. And we come back up. Restacking. Think about that posture. We can have our knees slightly bent, just a little lax. We're tightening through the tummy, lifting up through the shoulders, opening out wide through the shoulders. From there, lengthening through the neck. Take a deep breath in. All the way up to the ceiling. And a breath out. And again, deep breath in. And a breath out. Well done, folks. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. We're back on the mats next week. None of that standing stuff. No problem, I've switched to YouTube.